What's motivating you right now?
My family, my kids. Not only that, my customers. I always get inboxes. I shut down for the winter, and they was on me. And I love making people happy, and I love seeing people smile. And I love the fact that even when I'm not open, I still get calls, I still get texts. Hey, Wonky, when you coming out? And they keep me going.
Dope. What up, though, Black Friday family? I'm here on the west side of Detroit with Chef Wonkin of Wonkoos food truck, and we want to learn a little bit more about the business. So to start, I'm interested as to what's your culinary background. Like, when did that start? How did you get into cooking? When did your love of food kind of take place?
So everybody be in the kitchen with their parents, with their grandparents, younger, growing up. As I was in the kitchen with my grandma, my granddad, aunts, and uncles, I just grew a passion for it. That was something our family was always known for, cooking. As years went by, I went different jobs. It just wasn't for me. And every time I cooked, it was just like something that I had a passion for. And I always believed that if you didn't have a passion for something, then you shouldn't do it. Mm-hmm. So we sold dinners out the house. That's how we started. Selling dinners, catering, and stuff like that. Back in 2017, I went to culinary school. I graduated from there. We opened a restaurant. And then my dad got sick on me. And I opened the food truck. But it's been about over 10 years for me now in the culinary industry.
Mm-hmm. I know that we talked a little bit earlier, and you mentioned that you've been operating the food truck for about 3 years now.
3 years now, yeah.
3 years. But you talked about that pivot because you did have a restaurant at a certain point in time and then transition to the food truck. Can you talk about what that was like for you being able to go from a full restaurant to a food truck?
So it was more easier for me. A restaurant is a lot, taking it that we are a family-based business. So it was just like too much on me. My dad got sick on me. But I could say that I really love the food truck better than like a brick and mortar. With the food truck, it's less overhead, it's more convenient. It's just way better. You could go wherever you want to go. You don't have to stand still at all. We've gained clientele all over, anywhere from Ipsy to Detroit. So I try to keep my clientele and my customers happy. So I like to move around a lot. And with the food truck, it's definitely that.
Got you. And then I want to ask, as far as operating the food truck, what's your secret sauce in terms of making sure that you are in a appropriate location, a good location, like that you can get the most foot traffic, or going to different events? Like, how do you kind of navigate that?
Instagram. I get a lot of customers off Instagram, but in my areas, like I said, I've been out for 3 years now, so I'm like kind of known in the areas that I do go to. But marketing, promotion is my main thing. So I try to advertise even when I'm not out, so that people know that who we are, where we sell, and stuff like that. The most foot traffic, it doesn't matter where I'm at, because I'll have customers come from wherever. Like, hey, you out today? Mm-hmm. So it's all about the food. It's all about the appearance. It's all about customer service and everything else. And the loyalty of me and my customers.
Dope. And the food is definitely worth it. So y'all definitely got to make sure that y'all try it out. And I also wanted to ask, as far as staying in business with any restaurant, food truck, for as long as you have, it's not easy. A lot of people are not able to do it.
It's not easy.
So what would you say is like, and I know that you all are family-owned business. So like,
Correct.
How do you kind of keep all those things together to keep business flowing as normal?
Consistency. You have to stay consistent. Your food has to be the same. You have to worry about those products that you sell. You have to push those products. You have to make sure that you're giving out the same product every time that you're open. And consistency is the key to everything. Staying consistent.
100%. And for anybody who is considering doing a food truck or might be a little nervous and not sure if they want to go that route, what advice would you give to them on how they might be able to start their own food truck?
my food truck, the advice is just to stay focused. Stay focused. If you really want something, you'll work for it. It's not hard at all. It actually took me a whole year to finish my food truck. So I want to say, yeah, 9 months to a year. And it was just the hard work, the dedication. I did it in phases though. So like I bought the truck, and then after I bought the truck, me like I didn't want anything used on my truck. Like for my second truck, this is what I'll say. Don't try to go fully new. That's where you put the most money in at. I wanted to go fully new with everything with this truck. Like I wanted to see it. I built this truck. This is my baby. Like she ain't had nothing. But I really bought everything brand new. You don't have to buy everything brand new with food trucks. And I learned that for sure.
Got you. That's free game right there. So I hope that y'all definitely heed to that information. And then I also want to know, let's say 5 years down the line, where do you see Wonkoos in the future?
5 years from now. So this is my last goal with Wonkoos is 2 more trucks that's stationed in 2 other states. My main goal with this is a kid-friendly brick and mortar, where it's just like a food factory with kids. I know you've been to the Rainforest Cafe, kid-friendly. So I want it to be a big old chocolate fountain. I want to have all different type of factory machines that kids could come in and make our crack grapes, pick up your food on the rolling thing, just a fun thing for kids because we don't have a lot of family, kid-friendly restaurants out here in Michigan. I want it to be like, oh, we going to Michigan. We taking the family here. Right. So my last goal is a brick and mortar for the kids and the family.
I love that. And then if I could ask one more question before we get up out of here, what's keeping you going? So I mean, you don't have to do this, but like, what's keeping you going in terms of the business, and then like those future aspirations that you just talked about? What's motivating you right now?
My family, my kids. Not only that, my customers. I always get inboxes. I shut down for the winter, and they was on me. And I love making people happy, and I love seeing people smile. And I love the fact that even when I'm not open, I still get calls, I still get texts. Hey, Wonky, when you coming out? And they keep me going.
Dope. So if people want to figure out where you popping up, where you gonna be at, come and try out the food, where can they find you? Give us your socials, website, all that good stuff.
Instagram, Facebook, you can find us at Wonkoos. The number's right there on the truck. You can always text, call me to let me know. Mainly, you'll find where I'm at is on Instagram. I'm on the app called Fuda. I'm on the app called Chefs to You. You can order and pick up there. You can DoorDash, all that good stuff.
Dope. So Black Friday family, you definitely got to pull up on Chef Wonkin and Wonkoos. And I appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all next time.